Good morning, everyone. My name is Lisbeth. I am supporting both Dr. Evelyn and Uma Clinic, and it's wonderful to be here. Please make sure that you have at least one block or a pillow. You can utilize one or two pillows if one block or two are not accessible. And then if you feel like you are running a little bit tighter, you can have a small towel, right? A small towel or a strap. And I thought I had a strap here handy. The strap looks like this. And it'll come handy in a moment. So let us get centered, seated, please. Cross up the shins. If you feel like your back is rounding, perhaps you can recompose a little bit and sit on those two pillows or perhaps that block. That could be very helpful. As you arrive, allow the hands to gently come down on your knees, gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or cast your eye gaze down. Take a full breath in through the nose and out the mouth, let it go. And again, in through the nose and out the mouth, let it go. Last one, in through the nose and out the mouth, let it go. Gently seal your lips and continue to breathe in and out of the nose. You need to allow your spine to lengthen as your buttocks roots down towards the ground, and feel these polarities of forces. The force that pulls you down and keeps you grounded, and the force that lifts you up, keeps your spirits high and allows your spine to lengthen. And now begin to just notice the quality of your in-breath and the quality of your out-breath as we continue to move. Noticing if the breathing patterns are long or if they are short, whether the breathing patterns are smooth or jagged. Subtilizing awareness here. And very gently, please transition to a child's pose. Take your time to get there. Your knees are wide, your big toes are touching. If your ankles are tender, right, you might bring a blanket underneath your feet. That could be really helpful for the ankles. And I can allow my feet to just rest on top of them. Send the hips back behind you and extend the arms forward and down. And gently just push the floor away from you with the help of your hands. And take the breath with you. In and out of the nose. Lengthening across your back as you try to find that flexion at the hips and the knees. You might even sway the head gently side to side if it becomes intuitive and if it feels good. Eventually, you'll meet yourself in stillness as you continue to breathe in and out of the nose. Take 2 more cycles of breath here. The end of the cycle is the brief pause between the exhalation and before the inhalation begins. The end of a pause is the end of the cycle is the brevity of a pause between the exhalation and before the inhalation begins. Gently please press up to a tabletop, hands and knees. And begin to roll through cat-cow. Drop the belly, heart forward, head back. Exhale, curl, tuck and round, chin in towards the chest, round. Inhale, drop the belly, heart forward, head back. Exhale, curl the spine, chin in towards the chest, round. Continue to do that on your own as you breathe in and out of the nose. Articulate the entire vertebral column with the help of your breath. Allow yourself to initiate the movement from the tip of the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head, almost as if your spine was a wave and you're moving through that ocean very slowly in and out of the nose. Do 3 more. And then your very next one, please come back to center and look over your right shoulder. Compress the right hip towards your right shoulder, look towards your right hip bone. Come back to center and do the other side, looking over the left shoulder blade, see if you can eye gaze towards your hip bone. Come back to center, and this next time, extend the arms forward and come through a puppy pose. So it looks a little bit different than a child's pose. Your tailbone is up towards the sky, forehead back down, extend the arms forward. Forearms are elevated away from the floor. Full breath in, long breath out. Press up to a tabletop again, hands and knees, and this next time, extend the right leg back behind you. Right leg extends back behind you. And lean back on the hamstring. So just shifting weight forward and back into that hamstring. And as you do that this time, now cross the right foot over the left and hinge again. Shifting weight back and then forward. Back and forward. You're gonna come back to center and now open the right foot out to a T, parallel to the floor, and now shift your way back. And you don't have to go all the way down. You can stay high and then forward. Inhaling back and then forward. Inhaling back and then forward. Stay forward. Now bring your hands on your hips. Externally rotate that right hip. I'm going to move to the side so you can see that. So now my right foot is still out, right? I'm just bending my knee and placing the foot flat on the floor. Now bring your right hand inside that right foot for a moment and lift your left hand. Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. So your right hand is inside that right foot, left hand lifts. Come back up. So you're in this modified warrior 2 position. Now hinge sideways towards that right knee. And come back to center. Exhale forward or sideways, pardon me. And then back to center. Sideways, hinge towards that hip. And back to center. We're going to take a back bend here. Hinge forward. Bring your left hand on your left hip. Take a back bend. Exalt this warrior position. Come back to center and again, place the right hand inside that right foot. Now extend the left arm forward or out to the side. I'm still thinking that I'm out to the side. Breathing in and out of the nose. I'm going to turn again sideways so that the circulation of this movement becomes correct. Now come back to center, please, and extend the leg back down, bring your hands back down on the floor, foot is flat, and send the right leg back behind you. Right leg is back behind you this time. And now you're looking down towards the floor, extend the left arm forward. Engage through your deep core muscles. Inhale here, exhale, curl, tuck and round, elbow to knee round. Inhale, extend the limbs away from each other. Exhale, curl, tuck and round. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release the limbs down. Bring your knees together and find a neutral child's pose. Arms back behind you, forehead down. If your forehead doesn't touch the floor, please bring a block underneath your forehead. Slow breath in. Long breath out. We're going to do the other side. Please press up to a tabletop and extend the left leg back behind you this time. Left leg extends back behind you and just hinge your way back. We're getting into that left hamstring this time. Sway forward and back a few times. And now cross the leg over. And as you cross the leg over, hinge again back and sideways just a little bit. And now come back to center and send the left foot out to a T, parallel to the floor. The foot is flat. Yeah, out to the side. I think I can see some of you. Hinge back, exhale with your hips back, inhale forward. It should feel pretty good or awful. So take care here. Take care of the knee capsule, take care of the hamstring, hinging way back and or hinging weight forward. This next time we're gonna stay back for a moment and I don't have to go all the way back. That's not the purpose of this position, but rather feeling that my hamstring and my IT band are lengthening, right? That's the most important part. Breathing in and out of the nose. Finding stillness within that motion. One of the most difficult parts of the practice, finding that stillness, that brevity of that pause. Please come back to center. Bring your hands on your hips and rise. Yeah, so now I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what my leg is doing. You can stay right there. Okay, that's fine. So if my leg is out to a T, all I am doing is I am bending and placing the foot flat so that it's 90-90. Now open arms out to a T, modified warrior position. Yeah, so now, nice. Now I want to just hinge into that left hip and then back to center. Yeah, hinging forward and back to center. I should feel it a lot inside my left thigh and my iliac crest, right where my groin meets my thigh. Now push again and come back to center. This next time we'll hold. Bring the left hand inside that left foot, right arm up. I have a block handy that's helpful for me if you have one. If not, don't worry about it. Now just turn the torso, lift that right arm up towards the sky. Send the breath to the areas that are calling out your attention, in and out of the nose. Three more cycles of breath here. Very gently come back up. And let us take a back bend. Left palm lifts, right arm down. Exalting this warrior position. Open up through your left ribs. Please cartwheel your hands down. Send that left leg back behind you for that bird position. Left leg extends, right arm forward. Take your time to get there. Inhale here. Exhale, curl, tuck and round, knee to elbow. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. And exhale, flexion. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round. Please release. Let us find that child's pose one more time. Bring these together, arms back behind you, forehead down. You might shimmy your hips side to side if it feels intuitive and good.
And now, this very next time, please begin to rise.
We're going to shift our hips over to one side and extend the legs forward. Yeah, extending legs forward, really good. Now, the position here is you're gonna try to bring the right foot in. Yeah, right foot in. And I wanna wrap my left arm over my right knee and send my right hand back behind me. Yeah, activate the left leg. So point the left toes towards you. As you twist your torso, lift through your chest bone and perhaps tilt the eye gaze back behind you. Very gently release. Let that knee open as you bring the right foot inside the left quadricep, left groin. Yeah. Turn your body to face the left leg, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. This next time we'll hold and fold. Sometimes it's helpful here to bend the knee more, perhaps bring that block or pillow underneath the left knee, especially if your kneecaps are tender. And then that gives my back more leverage so that I can fold. Relax the neck and head. Allow gravity to fold you in half. Breathe to the back of your lungs. And very gently release. Let us see if we can take a back bend. Bring the right hand back behind you, right hand back behind you. A little bit more difficult. Lift your hips, send the left arm back behind you. Yeah, so you're stepping onto your right shin. Yeah, and left foot. Left leg is extended and come back, release. Really nice. Extend now the right leg forward, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Wrap the right arm over the left knee, and we're finding that twist on the opposite side. Send the left hand back behind you. Lift through your chest. Activate that lengthened leg. Those right toes are pointing towards you. And then perhaps you're looking back behind you. Seeing if you've compromised the breath, breathing in and out of the nose. Very gently release. Allow the left foot to come inside the right thigh. And we're going to turn to face our right leg and fold over. Remember, you're always welcome to bend that knee. It's always helpful. I'm going to bring that block underneath the knee. Inhaling, arms up, and exhaling, folding. Let us find motion. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Collapse and round. Relax the neck and head. Breathing in and out of the nose, even if it's difficult. Welcome the breath in. Invite the breath out. Very gently begin to rise. Let us take that back bend. Left hand back behind you. And if we can, maybe lift a little bit or a lot.
Hinging hips up towards the sky. Send that right arm back behind you. Take another cycle of breath and release. Now extending both legs forward, but this time I'm going to turn forward so you can see. I'm going to open my legs, straddle them apart. And the invitation here is that if you have 2 blocks or 2 pillows, you're going to bring them underneath your knees. That's going to help your back lengthen. Bring your hands up towards the sky, and then from there, fold forward. And the purpose of this posture is not to go all the way down, right? But to ease into it, to ease into the posture with the help of the breath. And we might even find a little bit of motion, especially if our ligaments are calling out our attention. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Let us see if we can stay here for a moment. Relax the toes. Very gently release. Really nice, everyone. Please hold your knees with your hands. Place the feet flat on the floor. Bring your hands back behind you and just windshield wipe the knees side to side. It should feel pretty good, especially after those extensions. Nice. Please come back to center and let us lay back. I'm going to turn to face on my mat. If you have your strap handy, it might be useful, or your towel. Please lay back, bring your knees in towards the chest, rock gently side to side. And as you rock side to side, please bring the left ankle on top of your right knee. Left ankle on top of your right knee. Yeah, and now you can interlace your hands behind your right quadricep, or if you have that small towel or strap, you can bring this towel or strap behind your right quad. My knee can do all the work here for me. I really might not need the strap or towel at all. If I push my knee towards me, then I can really feel what is happening in my glutes, in my thighs, behind my quads. Tuck the chin in slightly, continue elongating across your spine. This very next time, please lift the right leg up as you inhale. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. And exhale, flexion. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. Please remove, release. Bring now the right ankle onto your left knee. Figure 4 on the other side. I want to see if I can compress my left knee in towards my chest. My hands, the towel or the strap could be handy here behind the left quadricep. Now just pause and notice the quality of sensation, the difference in that quality. And let us send the breath to the area that is calling out your attention, or the areas. Now on your next in-breath, please lift the left leg. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Please release And bring your knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a squeeze and a rock gently side to side. And as you do that this time, please just for a moment, bring your feet flat on the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together and open the knees wide and see if you can send the arms back behind you. Butterfly position here. Soften the inner brow, breathing in and out of the nose. If you find that this posture is tender for your low back, the invitation here is to explore two things. I can bring my two pillows or these blocks underneath my knees, and that might release any acute sensation that I might be experiencing. Now, the other option is that I can do the inverse of that position by bending my knees, by bringing my feet flat on the floor and internally rotating my knees. Different stretch though, different stretch. So let us see if we can hold here a little bit longer with our knees opened apart, breathing in and out of the nose. Now, this very next time, see if you can help the knees back up, feet flat on the floor, hands down along your sides, and just for a moment, extend the limbs, your legs forward and down. Inhale, arms up and behind you. Point the toes, exhale, hands down along your sides. And again, inhale, arms up and behind you. Exhale, arms down along your sides. Keep your arms there, bend the knees back up again. And this next time, bridge pose. Lift your hips up towards the sky as you inhale. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. This next time, we're going to stay lifted for a moment and see if you can interlace the hands beneath your sacrum. Tuck the shoulder blades in. Let us hold this in this more extended bridge pose. Root the inner arches of your feet down and lift the quadricep. Push the hips up towards the sky and gently release. Take a full breath in through the nose, out the mouth, let it go. A little bit of a rush there in your head, perhaps in sensation. Please open up your feet wide and let the knees fall over to the right. Cactus your arms as you do that. And turn the head over to the left. Now come back to center and allow the knees to fall over to the left as you tilt over to the right. Should feel pretty good on the quadricep if the feet are wide and you're allowing the knees to collapse. Please come back to center. This next time, everyone, please bring the right knee in towards your chest. Keep the left foot flexed. Yeah, nice. So just pause here for a moment and circle out that right ankle internally and externally. You want to point and flex a few times. And so the option here is to begin to extend the right leg out. And the next option is to interlace your hands behind your right quadricep Or I can bring that towel or that strap on top of the foot. It could be helpful. Now, as you bend your right knee a little bit, draw the foot towards you. And now you're welcome to stay here and just feel into that sensation as you breathe. The next option from here is to begin to extend the left leg forward and down. Yeah, nice. Breathing in and out of the nose. Very gently release, bring the knee back into your chest. And this next time, we're going to allow the knee to cross our body over to the left. Please support the right knee onto your pillow or that block, right? And allow your spine to twist as you turn the head over to the right. It might be helpful to hold the right knee with your left hand as you surrender the right shoulder blade down. We're finding a supine twist, a thoracic twist. Allow the breath to be expansive and long. Very gently come back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself that squeeze and bring now the right foot flat on the floor. Left knee in towards the chest. Take a couple cycles of breath here. And now begin to extend the left leg up towards the sky. Interlacing the hands behind the quadricep, or remember, you can always leave the towel on top of your foot or that strap. Now pull the leg towards you. And now you're welcome to stay here, bend your left knee a little bit, and then perhaps extend the right leg forward and down. You know, you can always do this if you're by a door, by the ridge of your door, an entryway. If you lay down on the corner of the entryway and you allow one of the legs to rest on the frame of the entrance of the door while the opposite leg is through that entrance, making sure that the surface is flat. And then that ridge, that frame will do all the work for you. Take another cycle of breath. And very gently release. Please bring the left knee in towards the chest. Find that compression. Interlacing the hands on top of that left knee if it is helpful. You can always bring the hands behind the quadricep. That's also great. Now begin to cross the knee over to the right side as you open the left hand out to a T. Supine twist. I want to keep my left knee supported onto something. It needs to find contact so that my left arm can find a little bit of a release here. Turn the head over to the left. Allow the breath to be expansive and full. Very gently release. Neutralize your spine. Bring your knees in towards the chest. And this next time, we're gonna open up happy baby. So open the knees wide, and you're welcome to hold behind your quadriceps. Your feet will be up towards the sky. Yeah, that looks great. Now, if you'd like, if you have that length, perhaps you reach towards the right outer feet. Perhaps not. That's not the end goal. The goal is for you to feel the sensation as you root your spine down and you open up those big muscle groups. Our thighs are the biggest muscle groups we have, and they're key players in the health of our spine, in the health of our hips, and in the health of our digestion. Please, this very next time, allow your feet to come down on the floor and very slowly find Shavasana, for a complete laying down position. Take a full body stretch in opposition. Inhale. Tense the body up, hold the breath at the top, point the toes, bring your hands to a fist. Inhale again, pause, exhale, release through your mouth. Let us do that again. Breathe in through the nose, tense the body up, bring the hands to a fist, hold the breath, hold, hold, hold. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale. Pause the breath, tense the body up, bring the hands to a fist, point, and release. Hands down along your sides. Release the eye gaze, soften the inner brow. Heels in, toes out. Arms away from the medial body. If you need support for underneath your knees, you can bring that pillow underneath your knees. And allow yourself to find comfort. How can you allow yourself to receive comfort and ease? A moment of stillness within that chaos, within the motion. Soften the jaw, split the teeth slightly apart. Relax at the root of your tongue. Soften the inner brow. The most difficult part of this practice is to find stillness. We tend to do more. The purpose here is to do less and be more. Feel the gentle caress of the in-breath at the tip of the nose. The gentle caress of the out-breath at the tip of the nose. Feeling your breath as it caresses your internal organs and as it surrenders the breath back out. Feeling the cooling sensations as they enter. The warming sensations as they leave. Cooling and warming. Inhaling and exhaling. I would like for you now to begin to visualize the breath as it enters at the center of the eyebrows. And it leaves out of your throat. Inhaling through the center of the eyebrows and out of the throat. In a cycle, inhaling through the eyebrows and out of your throat. Now I'd like for you to visualize that the breath enters through your throat and out of your heart center. In through the throat, out the heart center. In through the throat, out the heart center. In through the throat, out the heart center. Gently release the breath. Take a full breath in through the nose and out the mouth, let it go. I'd like for you now to open your jaw wide and bring your tongue out of the space of your mouth. Bring the tongue back in and then back out, back in and back out. Allow the tongue to rest back into the space of your mouth and just move the jaw side to side. Gently lick your lips, pass saliva, and notice the taste within your mouth. Taste of metal, taste of wood, bitter or sweet. You might even taste the pungent taste. Beginning to bring movement to your fingertips and toes. Taking full body stretch in opposition. Arms back and behind you. Rolling onto one side, fetal position. With the help of one hand, you'll prop yourself up to come to a seat. We'll end as we started with the legs crossed, with our right hand on our belly and our left hand on our hearts. Allow yourself to recompose and find space along your vertebral column. Find the rootedness of your tailbone and the lift, the lengthen, the height of the crown of your head. Take a full breath in through the nose, a long breath out. And I'd like for you now to visualize a good quality about yourself. What is a good quality about yourself? Perhaps there is more than one. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. We bow our heads to our hearts so that we can remind the rational mind to come back to the compassionate heart. Thank you and namaste. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure to guide you and to be here with you all. My name is Lisbeth Vasquez, and I really appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisbeth. Thank
You are-
you, Shalin.
You're very welcome. We'll see you all next week. I will be here with you all next week.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a wonderful week.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, dear. We will see you next week. Like always, it is a wonderful pleasure and a huge honor to lead you all and guide you all